Hey, welcome guys, how are y'all? In this video, we'll be using this ZenQuote API to create a website that can send us random codes. So this is a free API and anyone can use it, and it will give us a random code whenever we visit the site. So let's make that. So I'll be using technology such as EJS as well as Express. So I have installed Express now. Now let's install EJS by just typing npm ejs. Alright, now let's set up a constant express is equal to require express, and now let's set up our constant https is equal to require https. Okay, https, and let's set up our constant application is equal to, let's set this application to be express here, and now let's run that application on port 1234 or maybe 4321. And now let's set up the view engine to EJS, and if I get a request in the root directory, I'm going to set up a request and response callback, and in response I'm gonna render that EJS file. So first of all, I'm gonna create a new folder here called views folder, and here I'm gonna create a new file called index.ejs, and inside that file I'm gonna copy the HTML code from Bootstrap. So I'm gonna go inside that Bootstrap, and here I'm gonna go inside the example section, and I'll choose the cover one, and I'll copy the HTML code. So we are just borrowing a web page from Bootstrap thanks to Bootstrap. Now I'm gonna just borrow the CDN for the style sheet. So let's copy down that CDN and paste it in my head section of my HTML page. We did that. Alright, so now I need to render this index.ejs file. So I'm gonna just type a response.render, and we are rendering index.ejs file, and yeah, that's it. Let's see if that works or not. Let's run that. So npm node app.js, and let's go on to port 4321. So localhost port 321. I got that page. Now I don't, or else let's leave that. Now here I need the author, and here I need the quotation, and I don't need this button, so I'm gonna delete that, or I'll create that button to send a redirection to my home route. So let's leave that button, and I'm gonna change this header and change this footer. So first of all, let's set up our HTTPS. I have already done that. Now inside this get request, let's get the quotations. I'm gonna just type here, I'm gonna create an object here. So object, or I'll set an object outside of the get request. So I'll type variable object is equal to, this is an object, this contain host name. Host name is equal to, I'll copy down the host name, and I need to set up the path. I'll set up the path, and I need to set up the method. I'll set up the method to get. We don't need any headers now. So the path is /API random, and the host name is ZenQuotes.io. Okay, now let's try to console log the response. I'm going to type here https dot get. Let's send the object. Let's create a response, response dot on data callback console dot log json dot parse data. Let's run that again. I got the quotation, I got the author. Now I need this Q and I need this A. Notice that it's an array, and inside that array it's an object. Let's first of all save down this array. So I type here variable quote is equal to JSON.parse the data, and let's render. So let's render the index. I'm rendering here, and I will render this index inside this one, and here I'm going to send the quote variable, and this equals to quote, and this should be inside the curly braces, and inside this index.ejs, inside this h1 section there should be h1 section, and change this h1 to that code. So to inject the ejs, just type here angular braces percentage equal to quote, and then percentage angular braces close. Let's try to run that again. Let's refresh that. It's an object, so just hide the array. Notice that it's an array, and inside that array there is an object called p. So this is the first index of that array, and that dot p, dot q to the quotation object. Save that. Let's run that again. Refresh it. I got the quote. Now I need the author. So I'll delete this paragraph here. And I'll just do that again, like angular braces percentage is equal to quote, and this time this should be equal to author. So dot a for author, percentage angular braces close. Let's run that again. Death is as share for word which is born, as birth is for word which is dead. Okay. Now as I click on this button, I need to refresh this page, so I'll get another quote. I'll change this button. So let's write a submit button. So input. Let's set up a form here. Form action is the root directory. Input type is equal to submit, and I'll just paste down this bootstrap class so that I will get the styles done. So I'm gonna copy this styles and paste it inside this button, and now let's try to refresh it. Here I got a submit button. Now let's delete that, learn more from here. If I click on submit, I should get another quote. Now I don't need this footer and header, so I'm going to delete that. So this is the header section, or if you want you can actually change that. So I'm going to type here made by Sahil Singh. If you want you can actually change this header, and I won't do that. I will do that. Just click on inspect. This is not an Android phone, and I'm gonna copy down this nav bar, delete that. Copy down this nav bar, delete that. And we are done. Now let's edit it as HTML. Let's edit it as an HTML. Let's copy everything, paste it, and it should not work just because like I have copied the easier. So let's leave it as it is. If you want, you can actually change this cover and change this to anything that you want. As you click on submit, this page will refresh and you will get a new quote. One mistake does not have to rule a person's entire life. Submit. Or let's change the submit button to maybe like regenerate. So change down the submit. Class is equal to this. Type is equal to submit. Let's change the value to regenerate or new. Refresh that. New, and I'm getting random quotes sometimes. Adversity is what you need to face in order to become successful. Okay. A flower falls even though we love it, and a weed grows even though we do not love it. Dodging. Okay, so this is how we can create a quote website. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Then take care and thanks for watching.